Hey there, coaches. Today I want to talk to you guys about the two other vital behaviors of being a successful Beachbody coach. And I'll just briefly touch on what all three of them are, even though you already listened to a video about the first one. The first one is invite, invite, invite. The second is being proof that the products work, which you just heard about. And the third is personal development. First, I'll go into inviting. This is the most important thing to do because you'll want to be hosting challenge groups every month consistently in order to gain new clients and new coaches in your business. And at first, when I became a coach, inviting was probably the scariest thing for me to do because I really had the heart to help people, but I was afraid that when I invited them to a challenge that they were going to think that I was just trying to sell them something. So I honestly held back a lot from doing it at first, and I really regret doing that because I think my business could have moved forward a lot more quickly if I wouldn't have been scared to do it. So I'll just kind of tell you guys what I did with inviting when I first really started being more consistent with it. First of all, when I became a coach, to start with, I would just start reaching out to people that were my old friends from school, college, just people that I had on Facebook that I hadn't talked to in a while. And I just reached out to them to see how they were doing. And then I started to form them. Form we will get into a little more detail later on, but that stands for family, occupation, recreation, and then M is your message. That's when you'll want to jump in and invite them to your challenge. So the way that I jump into that is I usually just ask them, what they're doing for fun now, and I ask them if they're doing any kind of exercises. And a lot of the time I don't even have to ask that actually because they'll just ask me like what I'm doing and they'll mention what I'm posting about. And then that's the perfect opportunity to jump in there and say, well, yeah, I'm actually hosting a challenge coming up and it would be the perfect way for you to, and then just insert whatever their goals were that they might have shared with you, either to lose weight, feel more energy, be able to keep up with their kids, whatever it may be. And then that's basically how you invite someone to a challenge. Another thing that I'll do is if I haven't been having a conversation like within the past week with someone, I keep a list of all my prospects of people that have showed interest in challenges in the past. So what I do now that we host 5-day challenges is I'll reach out to people and just tell them, I know you were interested in trying Shakeology before, and I just wanted to let you know about this challenge that I have coming up, and it's only $25, and you can try it out, and I just thought it would be the perfect way for you to get a taste of Shakeology without having to commit to the whole bag. Can I tell you more about it? So those are ways that you can invite people to challenges. And I really, really encourage you to do this because if you're just posting flyers or if you're just doing event invites, that's not necessarily a way of inviting people. I mean, it's a great way to promote your challenges, but people are more than likely not going to always reach out to you because they might be a little bit afraid or ashamed of admitting that they want to lose weight. So inviting is very essential. Like I said, you'll want to be hosting your challenges every month, and we'll give you more details on how to do that in the upcoming lessons. Being a product, being a proof the product works, we already talked about that. And then the third one is personal development. And Kobe Linder was on the National Coach Call today and actually talked about just this and did a great job of it. So I wanted to just give you guys a brief explanation of personal development. So for right now, as a new coach, what you'll want to do is just be sure that you're plugged into our training videos and into the group every day. That's going to be the best way for you to learn about this business and get up and going with it. Once you've completed all the training, you'll want to start diving into some personal development books. The first one that I read was The Slight Edge, and this one was absolutely amazing because it just proves to you that if you're being consistent and doing this every day, even if it's just a little bit, it'll all add up over time. And the reason personal development is so important in this business is because a lot of us have gone through some things in life, and sometimes we deal with emotions. My screensaver just came on. It always likes to do this. Sorry. we go through these emotional things in life, and we need things that are going to help us be better people and help us to improve so that we can be the best for our challengers and for our coaches that we're going to have on our teams. And doing personal development will just make you a better person overall, not just for your business, but in your relationships and just everything overall. You'll be happier, you'll be more successful overall. I can't tell you how many coaches that I've seen that have transformed their business and their personal lives and even their work lives as well as a result of doing personal development. So there's many different books that you can actually get for personal development, and it really just depends on what you feel like your struggle is or your area of weakness. And there are lots of recommendations in the online office under resources if you want to go. They're like sort of by topic, and you can pick a book that way. I would also love to help you pick out a personal development book or audio, whatever is best for you, or whoever your upline coach is could definitely help you with that as well. And what was I going to say? Oh, there's another thing that has really helped me out a lot, and that was going to events. Beachbody events such as Summit, the Success Club trip, Super Saturdays. I always make it a point to go to those because I always am able to take something away from those events and come out being fired up, and I apply things directly to my business, and it has just helped my business grow immensely. And then I've also gone to 2 different Dani Johnson conferences. If you've never heard of her before, go to her website and look her up. She's amazing. She has been able to become a millionaire, well, probably billionaire, I'm not even sure, but she's a very, very successful woman, loves God. She is successful in all areas of her life, and when I went to her conference in January for the first time, that, my friends, is what changed my whole entire business, and I have no doubt that going to that conference was what changed my business in order for me to be able to quit my full-time job. So this was a 7-minute video. I'm going to stop talking now, but if you have any questions about personal development or about inviting or being a proof the product works, please feel free to ask in the group, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.